XMR Monero continues to be one of the strongest assets in terms of growth in the crypto space right now. The markets are looking bleak, the markets are looking red, Bitcoin is going down, privacy coins are going up. Now, the leader in the privacy coin space right now is XMR, or if you prefer it, it's also ZEC. Okay, so ZEC is also doing very, very well, but is not quite as well as Monero right now. You can see ZEC at a $7 billion market cap, Monero at an $8 billion market cap, and climbing. Now, people seem to be rotating their standard cryptocurrencies into privacy coins, which in my opinion isn't a bad thing to be doing, but there is a problem with this, and I will go into this very, very shortly. Just quickly before we carry on this video, guys, I want to take this opportunity to talk to you about Ton blockchain. Now, Ton blockchain, we obviously know it's a very, very successful blockchain in this space, but they have just launched a brand new feature which is going to revolutionize the whole ecosystem of Telegram. Obviously, we all use Telegram, but something that is super, super important, and what they've just done, they have basically attached a wallet to every single Telegram account out there. So now you can buy, sell, trade, send, you can do pretty much everything with a crypto wallet, but attached to your Telegram account. So that means simply sending another Telegram account cryptocurrency seamlessly, instantly. Okay, you can tip creators, you can pay your friends and family, you can buy things all directly in the Telegram ecosystem. Now, all you need to do to access your wallet is you just go to the settings in your Telegram application and click wallet. And boom, your wallet is generated, and then you can begin funding it, and you can begin literally transacting with your Ton wallet in Telegram seamlessly. Okay, they accept multiple different cryptocurrencies, multiple different chains as well, and it's basically all attached to your Telegram account. And this is super, super important because it actually does bridge the gap between Web 2 and Web 3. People don't really understand how to create wallets and how to sort of transact in crypto. It's all made simple if you have a Telegram account. So it's bridging that gap between people that don't know, that are in Web 2 right now, that use Telegram, and they can literally just click on their wallet and be like, oh, I've got a wallet attached to my Telegram account. That is unbelievable. Okay, so if you guys do want to go and check out your wallet, as I said, go to your settings, go to wallet, and boom, there is your wallet. And you can literally fund it with Ton, you can fund it with USDT and multiple other blockchains, and begin basically transacting instantly. Hopefully you guys can go and check that out because it does apply to you and it's very, very valuable there. So as I was saying, Monero at an $8 billion market cap is performing pretty well right now. Okay, but as I said, there is a massive problem with this. Now, in terms of centralization, in terms of governments getting involved in the decentralization space, which is originally why crypto was created, only naturally we have to have regulation. Okay, and these sort of bigger countries that are regulating cryptocurrency for tax benefits and also for just general centralized control, they are making leading exchanges actually delist privacy coins. That's because the governments don't have access to their privacy coins. They can't actually dissect where the money is going. They can't trace the money, and this obviously has a massive effect in terms of people, I don't know, having activity on the dark web, doing things they shouldn't be doing, breaking laws, money laundering, and all these things that the government, it's illegal, so the government try and track down the people doing it. But if they're using Monero and privacy coins like this, then they essentially, they can't be tracked. Okay, it kind of is. They can't be tracked by blockchain forensics or anything like that. So this is why the centralized government bodies are actually basically forcing centralized exchanges like Binance, like Bybit, the big blue chips, to basically delist Monero, to stop promoting it, to stop basically people buying it, because they can't actually they can't trace the transactions. So basically the problem right now is these exchanges are slowly delisting this asset. Yes, the asset is mooning. Yes, it's doing very, very well. But if you look in the last sort of year, you can see that there have been massive dips. These are where the the centralized exchanges are sort of delisting this asset. Now, I'm not saying this thing isn't going to keep going up. It's a beautiful uptrend. It looks really, really clean. But what I am going to say here is we're basically at the top, okay? Not quite, but we're basically at the top. You don't want to be buying at this area, okay? There's better opportunities to be buying because there is massive exchanges that still list this asset, like KuCoin, like Mexi, like Huobi, like Bitfinex, and these other exchanges that want that regulation. They want that sort of government body to recognize them as a strong platform because it brings in users, it brings in volume, it brings in revenue for that business. Okay, so the moment that KuCoin is offered something like that by a government body or a country that has strong regulation, they will delist Monero. Okay, they will delist Monero, and when that happens, the price will crash because naturally, when a centralized exchange delists a currency, it sells off all of its assets. Okay, it delists it, it gets rid of it. There's no need for it anymore. It sells it off, and then that obviously dumps the chart, and all the users that have that asset will be selling off inside of that currency up until the delisting event too, which is negative. Okay. So right now, this is not the place to buy. You want to be waiting for us to come back down to these sorts of areas. We will get there, okay? We will get there at some point. But right now, Monero is obviously rallying. It's doing well, but a pullback is needed, okay? So in terms of a buying area for this asset for me, I'm looking at the Fibonacci 0.236. I think that's very, very achievable. $250 an asset. $250 a coin. And you can see the 200 EMA is creeping up ever so slowly here. Maybe we get a lovely little bounce on that when we get a delisting event. But just in general, guys, make no mistake, and don't take me wrong here. Monero is a great asset, and I do believe that this thing is going to continuously go up. And it's the leader in the privacy coin space. It is the most private coin in the world. Okay, so if you think for blockchain, for the dark web, for malicious purchases, for fraud, for money laundering, that unfortunately there's billions of dollars that flow around in that industry every single day. And if they're looking for a place to do it, Monero is the place to do it, okay? So it will continuously go up as more people and more criminals sort of discover this, and that will obviously affect the price, okay? So yeah, it's a bullish asset, okay? It's a bullish asset. Unfortunately, the world does have a lot of crime, and it does need to be does need a place for it all to happen. So Monero obviously does that. So yeah, it will go up in the future. If you do want to make money, this is a great asset. But right now, you can see my targets here: $1,000, $1.6 thousand there. Yeah, I just do believe that there is a bit more of a pullback to be had for this asset. That is going to be it from me, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Again, go check out your own Telegram wallet. Okay, it's in Telegram. Go to settings, go to wallet, and you'll have your wallet there, and you can begin buying, selling, and trading cryptocurrencies all within your TON wallet. Okay, thank you ever so much for watching, guys. That's going to be it from me. Peace out for now, and I'll see you in the next video.